Hey guys, recently I saw a video of an Infernity deck profile. This was done by the channel Slash Gaming. Haven't really watched a ton of their content, but I was really intrigued by this Infernity build. This is obviously for the September 2011 format. The deck is pretty cool, so I just want to give a quick deck overview of it, and then I was going to show you some gameplay. I did some remote duels today using the deck, so yeah, I thought maybe you'd like it. So we'll just go into this right away. I don't want to take too much long because there's gameplay after this, so we're not gonna like talk about every card too much. So 3 Infernity Archfiend. It's the Searcher. It's the main thing that makes this deck broken, honestly. Right next to its partner, Necromancer. Don't have to explain them if you don't know what they do. Look them up. They're amazing. Then we run 2 Mirage. This card just brings back 2 Infernity from grave. This is like your main combo tool in the deck. You actually use this card quite a bit. And then we run a single Avenger. So I liked his approach. Instead of running Beetle, which a lot of people did at this time, he just runs the single copy of Avenger because that's all you really need to combo. And you'll kind of see some of those combos today. I might even add a little tutorial for them at the end. And then we have 1 Grepher, 1 Street Patrol, and 1 Armageddon Knight. These help set up your graveyard. This card is just a nice little extender. I really like the ratio of these guys at 1. Honestly, like, because of some of the other cards in the deck, I almost feel like these 2 might not be necessary, but I'm not sure. I haven't really ran into a scenario where I've struggled to set up my graveyard, so yeah, I'm not sure. But then that's it for the monsters. So super low monster count, which I think is really smart because honestly, if you run any amount of monsters, you always run those hands where you just see too many and it feels terrible. So then we have spells. We're running our one-ofs. We have 1 for 1, Foolish, Reborn, Launcher, and Rhoda. These cards are all just insane in their own right. Like, obviously, this gets you anything in your grave. 1 for 1 can be used to either special summon Avenger or even special summon the Mirage from your deck. So getting one of these 2 cards can be really big. Typically, it's going to be Mirage, which is going to be a massive combo starter for you. And then, yeah, Reborn, Rhoda, don't really need much explanation. We run 3 Pot of Duality. I don't know how I feel about this card, to be honest. I think it might be worth cutting for something else, but I understand his logic, which is like you're trying to get as much of a consistent start as humanly possible turn 1. You just want to set up your graveyard turn 1, and then turn 2 you want to go off and try to win the game. So I understand the logic. It's just kind of risky because to like supplement this, he's not running any MSTs, and I think that is kind of scary because like the last 3 spells we're running are 3 Upstart Goblin. Again, makes sense. You're trying to like just up the consistency as much as possible. We're running a 37 card deck. Seems good. And then we're gonna move on to the Infernity trap cards. So we have 3 Infernity Inferno. This is like the main tool to set up your grave. Honestly, a lot of people don't like this card, but after playing it, and you'll kind of see the usefulness of it today, but pretty much every game I saw this card and I could set up my graveyard, and it felt really, really good. Like it's this card's searchable with Archfiend. Like, it's just a nice tool to get things rolling for you, and then basically if anything resolves once your graveyard's set up, like you just kind of win, which feels really strong. And then our other Infernity cards we run are 3 Infernity Barrier and a single Break. You don't really need more than this. Barrier is just like an insane card, obviously, and then Break is also a really good card, but because we have 3 Barrier, you only really ever need to search one of these for like a specific scenario. 9 times out of 10, you're just setting up negates with Barrier. And then we have 2 Call. Again, bringing back anything from the grave gets a search going, which can get your engine going, so it's really strong. 2 Starlight Road. This is to protect from Heavy Storm, because you always have to set your hand, and then board wipe, so like Torrential and Mirror Force, Dark Hole, things like that that you can't play around. This gives you a nice sense of security. I really enjoy this card at 2. I don't think you would want any less. And then we're running 2 Dimensional Prison. Yeah, this card's good. It deals with like cards like Thunder King and stuff like that, so nice to have in the main deck. And then we run 2 Solemn Warning. It's just kind of a given. A single Judgment. And then lastly, we run a Mirror Force. That is the entire main deck. I'll just move right into the extra. So for the extra, we have 3 Exceeds. We run, or 4 Exceeds, sorry. We have 1 Utopia, 1 Zenmeister, and 1 Roach. Zenmeister is honestly the best of the group because this is the only Exceed that can immediately detach on summon. So this is, you use this card if you like, you know, need to get a, like let's say you need to get like Archfiend Engrave and you have like a launcher or something to bring it back, or a Monster Reborn so you can search and get your engine running. You can just like overlay into Zenmeister, detach, and just set itself if you need to, just to get things going. So this card's like easily the best card to run for rank 4s. I honestly debated on cutting like Utopia or something just so we could run a second Leviair, because Leviair is honestly insane in this deck. It's like your main combo tool, which you'll see later. But basically this card, like how he does it in his combos is he will typically like use Bryanak to just bounce this back. My fear is if this card gets interrupted, you lose, and I don't really see a lot of scenarios where I'm like actively trying to go into the rank 4 Exceeds. So I just think that like having extra Leviair feels really good and it's probably worth playing. Then we're on to the synchros. So we run 1 copy of Trishula. You can make this with 2 level 4s and the Avenger. Feels pretty good. It does come up quite a bit. It's a nice card for sure. We run 1 Infernity Doom Dragon. This is just a level 8 synchro that basically gives you an Infernity name. So you have a 3k beater that like will keep your barriers alive, because if you don't know, barrier needs a face-up attack position Infernity to negate stuff. So yeah, the Doom Dragon feels really good. And then we run 300 Eyes Dragon. Reason for this is the basic, it's like basic for your combo tools. Like, my previous Infernity builds, or like, I guess like the historical ones, didn't really run too many of this card. But now, like, seeing like the combo, you definitely want to max out on this. Like, you want to use this card. You can use this card quite a bit in the game, and it's really good. Then we have Scrap Dragon, Stardust. We run a single copy of Stardust. You don't really need more. You run 2 Starlight Road, but the reality of like, are you going to resolve that twice before the game's over? Probably not. So you only need the 1 Stardust. You're never really synchroing for this either, given the fact that you have barriers and you probably just want to make an Infernity Doom Dragon if you need protection. And then this card's like probably the most important synchro on the deck, Bryanak. This lets you do so many different things. It's so versatile in the deck. It lets you put back your Leviair. It lets you like get rid of cards, unnecessary cards in your hand. It lets you like reset up your graveyard. You can like pitch a card to bring back an Infernity, to pitch that Infernity to like bring back a set card, reset it, and then bring it, like, yeah, so many different ways. So he was running Stygian Street Rider, and I do think that's the better card. I think that's its name. It's like the level 5 Stygian Synchro. It's the better card to run. I personally do not have it, and I wanted to play this deck today. It's coming in the mail, but it's taken a while. So for whatever reason, yeah, Mandroid works fine too. You honestly just need 2 level 5 synchros. You're almost never going to be making more than that. So yeah, this is totally fine. And then a single copy of Armory Arm. This is just in case you need to synchro with a Necromancer and, you know, do some weird shenanigans. I don't even know. I haven't had this card come up yet, but it makes sense why it's there. And then lastly, my side deck. Keep in mind, this is not the side deck that Slash Gaming was using. I think his is a lot better. Mine was not. There was not a lot of thought put into this. I just kind of threw it together because I wanted to play today. So I did 1 Dark Hole just to out Thunder Kings going second. I figured this was one of the better cards to do that with. I cited Dark Eruption, and that's because I kind of like this card. In the event that your Mirage or something gets warninged, you can Dark Eruption the card back. And honestly, I think if I were to cut Duality, I would either go to 3 MST or 2 MST and a Dark Eruption. I don't know. I'd have to test this deck a bit more, but regardless, I'm signing both. This is so I could like kind of in the middle of the game kind of test that iteration of the deck where I'm running, you know, a combination of these cards. But also you want to side MSTs in case you get hit with like a macro or DeFi or something like that. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror also hurts. Onto the traps, I sided 2 Goes in. This card's just good because all your monsters are darks and all the synchros you really go into are darks for the most part. So, yeah, really strong. And then we run 2 Trap Stun. I just wanted to use this in case I run into a heavy back row deck. You can activate this and then go off. But for the most part, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's actually necessary or not. Again, the side deck was thrown together. I sided Triple Debunk in the event that I'm going against a deck with a lot of hand traps. This helps like protect your plays so you don't get hit with a Maxi. Although I don't know how impactful Maxi really is. I was kind of talking to my opponent about this today, where if you get hit with a Maxi with the Infernity, like if you Mirage, you can just bring back Archfiend and Necromancer, search a card, like search a barrier, set barrier, and pass, and I don't even think that's that bad. And then lastly, I sided triple Fiendish Chain in the event that I'm going against something with like really annoying monster effects or like, you know, a control deck like that. I just put this in. Again, I do not think this side deck is perfect. I don't even think it's optimal. But yeah, that's what I was running today. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say about the deck for now. I don't want to delay you guys. I just wanted to kind of give a brief overview of it. So we're just going to hop straight into today's matches, where I played some remote duels with this very build. So yeah.
10.
All right. I got 8.
Yeah, then I will go first.
Sounds good.
Good luck. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Draw phase, stand by main phase.
Sure.
Guess I will set 1, set 2, set 3, and end my turn. Your turn.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff. We'll draw for turn. I will activate Pot of Duality.
Sure. Oh.
You didn't see that. Okay. We'll take the Deep Prison.
Sure.
I will then set 2 cards and set a monster, and I'll pass to you.
Okay. And I will draw. Stand by main phase.
Sure.
Guess I will flip Galtfax.
Sure.
Battle phase.
Yep.
Attack your set monster.
It's
Damage step.
Necromancer.
Damage
Yep.
step. Horn of the Phantom Beast.
Sure.
Okay, then I will draw 1. Guess I will set 1 in main phase 2 and then pass my turn.
I think in end phase, I'm gonna Inferno. So I'll pitch these 2. Or no, I'm not pitching. Are you gonna respond?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Pitch these 2. And I'll send another Necromancer. And we'll do an Avenger.
How many cards do you have in hand?
1 card in hand.
Then I will use Mystical Space Typhoon in the end phase from my hand on your set.
Sure. And then I will draw for turn.
Yep.
I will set a card, normal summon, and declare priority. Unless you have the
I-
warning.
yeah, I have the warning.
Tragic. Alright. I'll pass to you then.
Okay. Then I will draw one. Battle phase attack for
Sure.
2,400.
Mhm.
And then pass the turn over to you.
Drop. Ooh. Alright, we're praying. Launcher.
Yeah,
Effective launcher.
sure.
I will special summon Necromancer and Archfiend. Do you have a response?
Can you show me your graveyard?
Yeah. We have an Avenger and a Necromancer.
And then you will use Archfiend to search, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I will use Effect Vader on that.
Sure. I will activate Necromancer's effect.
Sure.
We'll special summon back the Avenger.
Yep.
Sink 8 into 100 Eyes Dragon. Activate effect.
Yep.
I will banish Mirage. And then use its effect, attributing 100 Eyes.
Yeah.
We'll special summon Necromancer and Necromancer.
Sure.
We'll use this Necromancer effect to special summon back Archfiend.
Hmm.
And I'll trigger Archfiend's effect.
Yep.
Alright, we will search. I have not normal summoned this turn either, which is pretty good.
That is correct.
I think I just want a barrier here. I feel like that makes the most sense. So we'll grab a barrier.
Hmm.
I'll set a card, could be anything, and activate Necromancer 2
Yeah.
to get Avenger. I will
Sure.
then synchro for 5 into Android.
Yeah.
Exceed. Levier.
Hmm.
Effect.
Yeah.
Effect.
Yep.
I will special summon back the Avenger and special summon. Put the Avenger in attack and we'll special summon Necromancer.
Yeah.
I will then activate Necromancer's effect. Special summon back Archfiend. Archfiend's effect. We're gonna get barrier, I think. Set the barrier. And I'm gonna sink 8 once again. Make 100 eyes. 100 eyes effect. 100 eyes effect again.
Sure.
Special summon Necromancer. And then we'll just bring back the Archfiend and search. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Okay, yeah, so I'm right. So then we do Mirage here. I sink 8.
Yep.
Into Infernity Doom Dragon.
Yeah.
At this stage, I can normal the Mirage, activate Mirage. Special summon back this and this. Then we go Sync Brow. Then I activate Necromancer's effect.
Yep.
We special summon back the Archfiend. Archfiend's effect triggers. And I think I just add the break.
Yep.
Then I will use Doom Dragon's effect. Target the Goldfax.
Yeah.
So you'll take 800.
Just 800? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's current attack. Equal to half its attack.
Ah, okay.
And then enter battle phase.
Yeah. How much is that?
18, 18, 23. I think that's game.
Looks like it. Right.
I got the barrier for the last card because one of these is live.
18. And yeah, that's game.
Woohoo!
Oh boy.
What a combo. What a top deck.
Yeah. It's Infernity.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Infernity is kind of its own crazy thing. Alright, we'll go with
For
this side.
sure.
Let's see.
Good. Then I will go first.
Sure.
Good luck.
Alright, you too.
Okay. Let's start it. Thunder King.
Ew!
Step 2. Your turn.
Draw for turn. That is annoying, for sure. I will... We'll set 2.
Yep.
And I think I'll pass.
Okay. Then I will draw. Stand by main.
Yep.
Battle phase, attack.
I'll take it.
Okay. 900. Main phase 2. Set a monster. Set a spell trap. And I end my turn.
That's a lot of back row. Yeah, I'll draw for turn.
Sure.
Let's MST one of them.
Okay.
The middle one.
Too bad it's MST. I will target the closest back row to your deck.
Sane, thank God.
Okay.
I will pitch these 2 cards to send 2 cards. So I will send Necromancer and Avenger.
Okay.
I will then set a card and normal summon Mirage. Call priority on its effect.
What was again in your graveyard?
Avenger, Necromancer, and Archfiend.
I think in that case I will use the other set, which is Solemn Judgment on your normal summon.
Sure. Alright. Well, in that case, I will activate Launcher.
That's disgusting. Yeah.
It is disgusting. We'll trigger Launcher, and we'll get Archfiend and Necromancer.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this really doesn't extend further than me doing this and forcing the Thunder King negate.
Yeah.
And I will pass to you.
No monster reborn. I'm safe. Okay. I draw.
Yeah.
So how many cards do you have in hand?
No cards in hand. I'm playing Infernity.
No cards in hand. Okay. Solid. Then I will flip Tangnostia and use its effect.
That is tragic.
Oh. Okay. Well. Get out Guldfax.
Sure.
Then I will use Mind Control on your Necromancer.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
You know what's coming?
Yeah. We got
So here we
Thor
go.
on the field.
Yeah, it's for Lord of the Asen.
Sure.
Let's go. Okay. Then Battle Phase. Attack.
I'll activate MST and then drop Gores. Yeah, that's fine.
With 0 cards in hand. Let's go. Okay. 3,500.
Alright, I'm gonna rip a Mirage next turn, and then it's gonna be good.
Then I will set 1,
Fuck.
and then I will end my turn. Your turn.
I'll set 1 and pass.
Okay, then I will draw. Normal summon Guldfax.
Sure.
Battle Phase.
Yeah.
Declare attack with Guldfax.
It is a street
And
patrol.
in the
Yeah.
damage step, I will flip Horn.
Sure.
And then attack with for game.
Hold on, I trigger Avenger.
Oh. Oh, right. That card had an effect. That's annoying. Okay, then attack again with 4.
Yep.
Main phase 2, I will set 1.
There's a lot of
And
back row
then
here.
I will end my turn.
Alright,
Your turn.
one time Archfiend off the top. Alright, we'll go game 3.
Sure.
The Thunder King was a little too oppressive, you know. I kind of forgot about that card. Alright, I get to go first, so I don't get Thunder King turn 1.
Yep. Okay. Then good luck.
Alright, let's see. Draw for turn. Interesting. I'm actually just going to normal summon Necromancer.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna set 3 and pass.
Okay. Then I will draw 1 card. I don't like this. Set 1. Set double back row. End my turn.
End phase, I'm gonna Inferno.
Yeah.
Pitch these 2. And we'll send these 2. That's right, Necromancer and Avenger. Alright, then I'll draw for turn. I will set a card. And then I will activate Necromancer's effect.
Yep.
Special summon Archfiend.
Yep.
Archfiend's effect.
Yep.
I will search a Mirage. We're gonna normal summon Mirage and declare priority.
Sure.
And I'll get back the other Necromancer. So this one has used its effect, and then an Avenger.
Hmm.
And we'll synchro.
Yeah.
We're a good buddy. We'll go 100 eyes And we'll activate 100 Eyes effect.
Yep.
And we'll trigger it.
Sure.
And I'll special summon Necromancer plus a Archfiend.
Yeah.
And I'll search. Hey, there it is, launcher.
Really obnoxious.
I will.
Oh no, I dropped my ecstatic. On the activation of launcher.
Hold on, I'm setting a card. Haven't activated launcher yet.
Sure.
Alright, we'll trigger Necromancer effect.
Yeah.
And I'll sink 5. Make him Android.
On that, you have 0 cards in hand, right?
Correct.
And the last card you set is the card closest to your deck.
This is the launcher,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, then I will use MST on your...
On the launcher?
Yeah.
Sure, that's fine. Tragic.
Yeah.
We'll exceed.
Yeah.
Priority.
Sure.
Priority.
Yep.
I will get Necromancer and Archfiend.
Hmm.
And then Archfiend's effect will trigger. Search a barrier. Set a mystery card. We'll use Necromancer's effect.
Hmm.
Special summon back Avenger. Synchro for 8. $100 Eyes.
Yep.
Effect 100 Eyes.
Sure.
Banish Mirage. Trigger it. We'll get Archfiend and Necromancer. I will then trigger the Archfiend. Let's see, what do I want? Guess we'll just take the barrier.
Yeah.
Then I will activate Necromancer effect.
Yep.
And how many cards are in your hand?
3. I have 3 cards in my hand.
3 cards in hand. Fine. I will sink 8. And special summon Doom Dragon. And honestly, just because I have a million negates and I think this is safer, I think it's better for me to just pass.
Barrier negates monster effects, spell, and traps, right?
Yeah, negates everything. Except summons, I guess. You can still summon, but yeah, monster effects.
Yeah. I have to think. Doom Dragon has 2,500.
Doom Dragon has 3,000 attack, 2,400 defense.
4,000 attack.
Also, I gained 600 life points during my end phase for the Mandroid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tragic, actually. Yeah, okay. Then I will use MST on one of your barriers.
Sure.
And you gain 600. Okay.
Yep.
Then my turn. I draw. Then flip Nimble Momonga, and I will use its effect.
I will barrier the Nimble.
Yeah. Then I will special summon Goldfax.
Sure.
Normal summon Tengu.
Sure.
Synchro 8. For Scrap Dragon.
Sure.
Effect Tengu.
Yep.
Summon another Tengu.
Mm-hmm.
Battle phase. Attack with Tengu, your magical android.
Back Tengu into my magical android.
No, with Scrap Dragon.
Oh.
Scrap Dragon. Right.
I will Mirror Force.
That's tragic.
Yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna feel too good.
Yeah, that's really tragic. I should have popped the Infernity Dragon, I guess. Yeah. Then it is your turn.
Draw. Set a card.
Yeah.
Leviair effect.
Hmm?
Special Mirage. Priority.
Yeah. Yep.
We will get... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think I just want to climb the ladder this turn and set up one more search, so we're gonna go Avenger, Necromancer, we'll synchro into Bryanek. What's your life at?
I am still full at 8,000.
And you have one card in hand, correct?
Two. I have 2 cards in hand.
Ah. Okay. I mean, there's really nothing you can do to me next turn that's, like, scary. I think I just use Necromancer, search Archfiend.
Yeah.
Archfiend effect to search.
Sure.
And let's grab... We'll just grab an Inferno.
Hmm?
And we'll use Bryanek's effect. Actually, maybe we'll attack first. Let's go battle phase.
Yeah.
We'll go 18.
Yep.
18.
Yeah.
23. And what does that put you at?
I have 3,900 before you attack with your Infernity Dragon.
Alright, we'll just play it safe, go main 2, and Bryo effect pitch to bounce my own Leviair.
Sure.
I will then pass the turn to you.
Okay. Then I will draw one. T-set, 1 card in hand. Your turn.
Alright, I will draw. Interesting. I will use Bryanek's effect. I'm going to pitch this Stygian Street Patrol to bounce my Archfiend.
Yeah.
And then I will pitch this Archfiend to bounce your monster.
Sure.
I'll then use Necromancer effect We'll get an Archfiend.
Hmm?
Archfiend's effect.
Yep.
We'll grab a barrier.
Yeah.
As much as it sucks that I can't get another tuner, I do think I just have game here. So we'll go battle phase.
Yeah, it's game.
Yeah.
I had just set and yeah, just monsters.
No
So,
gores.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had kind of the nuts. So like I just wanted to wait a turn on the gores because I had debunk, so I could like stop the gores on the next turn. So I had like debunk Starlight and de-prison. So I was kind of like piss chilling no matter what you did. That's why I was just playing it super safe.
Like this was basically my hand: double MST, super nimble Momonga, the hamster, Reborn Tengu, Galtfax, and Tangnostia. Yeah.
Yeah, that one kind of hurts when you're gonna just get hard comboed on turn 2.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's like the cool part about this deck is like, I mean, you kind of see like if it gets interrupted at the right time, like when you had like Thunder King on the like game 2, it's like unplayable. Yeah. But if you don't get interrupted and you could go off, then this deck is just like the best deck in the game. Like it's so strong.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty cool. I didn't think about it. Like, I didn't use the side deck for this build that I should have. But I was supposed to side in, I think people use, like, Offering to the Doomed or whatever. People actually typically, like, side out the graveyard effects, too. So, like, a lot of the, like, the Mirages even and stuff, and you play, like, a different game. But,
yeah.
I didn't do that because I didn't have half those cards. But, like, I did feel the need for it when I was playing against Thunder King. Like, I was like, I should have, like, sided Smashing Grounds or something. I just threw my side deck together, so it wasn't, like, super ideal. But, I did feel, like, the pain of dealing with Thunder King in that second game where I, like, basically had to use a launcher to out a Thunder King, and that just doesn't feel very good. Alright guys, that wraps it up for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. It was really fun to play Infernity and kind of showcase them a bit. Honestly, I think that deck might be a bit stronger than I initially gave it credit for. Because honestly, there's a lot of decent stopping points if you get hit by hand trap, stuff like that. And it's hard for your opponent to really tell what's the correct thing to hand trap, which, I don't know, it's pretty interesting. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun playing it. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Please consider subscribing, trying to grow the channel. Spent a lot of time working on these videos, so yeah. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, and make sure you have a great time dueling today.